Good morning to you guys. You're welcome to Group 11, Circle 1 Business Game Presentation. The idea of this presentation is to explain further the task which has been given to you guys for you to tell us how you've been able to tackle these challenges that have been given to you, assuming you are guidance, how you would actually tackle this situation. And we don't expect you to just do this for the sake of just the guidance school alone. We expect you to make good use of it in every area of MMM you might actually find yourself in. That's the idea. And as I said earlier, the other day we did our pre-presentation games. I told you guys the business game presentation is the most important aspect of the MMM Nigeria Guidance School. It's like you going to school and you just have to do your project defense. Without you doing it, you cannot graduate. That is what the business game presentation is about. So I expect to hear from you guys next. So who is doing the presenting? Do come up and tell us what you have gathered so far. I'm waiting for you guys.
Hello, sorry, ma'am. Do you mean start from tax one?
Go ahead. Yeah, from tax one.
Okay. Good morning, mentors. Mentor. Good morning, viewers. These are we are members of MMM Nigeria. Precisely, we are in MMM Guidance School, batch 16. We're here to introduce MMM to Thailand, a country called Thailand. Precisely, this is a business game planned by Group 11, Second 1 of MMM Guidance School batch 16. We are with me here to carry out this task is Olariwaju Felix, Emmanuel Ovaje, Gregory Blessing, Aderuba Emmanuel, Raphael Oladapu, Ishola Akinrotimi, Omolara Oladapu, and Lawa Jamil. Now, we've all heard of the word MMM. And what's MMM? MMM is Mavrudi Modern Movement. We believe in one thing, together with the ideology of MMM and MMM Global Movement, form an unstoppable social financial network. We enter into uncharted territory to eradicate the corrupt, unfair, unjust system which keeps nations like Thailand in subjection and poverty. We are aimed with knowledge, desire, and passion to educate, which truly empower people, teaching that power of giving is far more important to human spirit because it enriches us all, creating abundance in our homes, at work, in our community, and most importantly, creating abundance within our very I believe with MMM we can change the world. Together we can make the world a better place. MMM. Now let's go to a survey. Upon on arrival, we discovered that Thailand is a country located in Asia. with an estimated population of 56 million as at 2014. And Thailand has a 55.3 rural population, which are mostly rice farmers. And this means that Thailand population is mostly rural. Their main language is Thai, but other popular languages are Khmer and Mala. From our discovery, from our research, we were meant to understand that English is compulsory in schools, with speakers mainly concentrated in cities. A number of English language newspapers are also in circulation, and several businesses operate in English. And I believe with this, we can establish MMM in Thailand. And we also discovered that the capital is located at Bangkok, which is 13 degree, 45-inch north, and 100 degree, 29-inch east. We discovered that their official language is Star. Their currency is Baht. And we discovered that also the ethnic groups, about 34.1% is Central Thai, 24.9% is Thai Lao, 9.9% is Muang or Northern Thai, 7.5% is Southern Thai, 14% is Thai Chinese, and so on. And the government is unitarian parliamentary constitutional monarchy. Now let's go back to our tax for today. Tax 1, which states that we have received all the information needed in order to become managers, leaders in the MMM global community. Now you have an important task, which is for we to enter a new country and develop MMM global here. And this new country will be Thailand. And we were given resources to start with, which are internet, we're given internet, a team of 10, knowledge received in the school, $50,000. And within an hour, we have developed a plan of action for a week. And we've given out a task to each and every member to carry out some registrations. And in point of overview, we notice the location of Thailand. Population about 68,220,868. We should have an objective. And what is our objective? For us to reach out to this 68,220,868 persons. Our main aim of this task is for the team to establish and sustain MMM in Thailand by creating well awareness of the presence of MMM in Thailand. How can we do this? It's by meeting the locals and presenting the ideology of MMM, the benefits of MMM, how it works, the rules and the risks involved in MMM. We have tools and knowledge acquired. The tools we are given: internet, which has to do with high-speed broadband for communication, a team of 10. The team has one objective: to sign up a minimum of 60 new recruits per team member. Our managers will guide us through. From there, we've obtained the following knowledge from MMM: Facebook, to create community page; Google, which is to get Gmail account, Hangouts, and all; YouTube, to enable us to bring mass media in recorder form to a large number of the connected population all at once. We are also here to promote at least 7 offline events as well as charity events at local nursery schools, and old age homes. Also, we are here to intimate them about Bitcoin. With this, it will add a plus to the community. We can teach them that in Thailand, if they have any of their relatives working abroad, they don't need to send money to them because the exchange rates might be exorbitant. All they need to do is to send Bitcoin to them, and they'll be able to receive their Bitcoin through the help of MMM. And also to start a mentorship program, also hosting website and all. Now we have a budget we want to work with. We have a venue, which will cost us. Remember, we were given a sum of $50,000. Our venue will cost us $1,000. MMM t-shirt and caps that we use for advert also will cost us $500. The graphic designs and printings is going to cost us $2,500. Accommodation and feeding, $4,900. Transportation, flight tickets will cost us $7,700. Website and hosting, $1,200. Social media aids, bloggers, and promotional campaigns will cost us $4,000. Interpreter, $500. 100 free train tickets to create awareness, $1,350. Miscellaneous, $1,500, which will give us a total of $25,150. In summary, allocated fund is $50,000. Total expenditure is $25,150, and we have a balance of $24,850. Now, what are the action plans for the week? Day one, we will do a feasibility study on the city to decide the venue and campaign location for the seminars. After we've done that, after we've done the feasibility study, we will split our team into three to handle these costs of venue, MMM branded materials, printing of posters and handbills, graphic designs for uploads in social media, hotel accommodation, and transportation. Two, the two action plans for the week, we are to develop MMM Thailand website, a social media page. We are also to massively advertise MMM through social media such as Facebook, Twitter, and the rest. We are to tell them the benefits of MMM, why inviting the residents in the choosing state to attend the seminar. Not just the seminar, we are to tell them how, importantly, how they can get 30% reward monthly on their spare income. Thirdly, we are to print out souvenirs, handbills, branding of t-shirts and face cap with the inscription MMM Thailand, grow your spare money by 30% monthly. And I believe that if we can do this with this souvenir inscription of MMM, they would wonder, what is these people, or what are they trying to say? With that, we can capture them and tell them more about MMM and how they can grow their spare money, increase it by 30% monthly. Our day three tasks, our day three action plan is meeting the top bloggers in Thailand, which are the likes of Richard Barrow, Migrationara, Thumbs Up, and Maita, advertise about MMM on their bloggers. And we believe if we could meet these top bloggers in Thailand, they would help us to sell MMM well to the people of Thailand. And also, we would carry out a monitoring and updating our social media, morning and evening session radio broadcasting, massive MMM awareness campaign covering the second region in Bako. Our day four action plan is morning and evening MMM radio broadcast, which is very, very important. massive MMM awareness campaign covering the third region of Bako, an invitation to seminar that will be holding in their region. Remember, from day to day, we move from one region in the capital of Thailand. If we've done our campaign in region 1, the next day we have to move to region 2. So on daily basis, we move from one region in Bangkok to the other. And day 4, every morning we ensure that we carry out morning and evening MMM radio broadcasts. Massive MMM awareness campaign covering the third region in Bangkok, an invitation to seminar that will be holding in their region. Flyers will continually be distributed until the final day of the week. And our day 5 action plan is morning and evening MMM radio broadcasts, massive awareness also, covering the 4th region in Bangkok, an invitation to the seminar that will be holding in their region. After all this awareness campaigning, by day 6, we are expecting that registration into MMM will continue. How would that continue? We are to visit tertiary institutions in the selected states, engaging the students respectively and recruiting them into MMM. We have to do this using the student leaders because they will be able to assist us in preaching the ideology and recruiting other students. The student leaders, we have to bring them into the fold and tell them, intimate them about MMM. And we believe that we getting the student leaders, we will get the student itself. We'll also visit local markets, social gatherings and events, telling them about MMM, telling them about how they can invest their spare money and get 30% proceed out of their capital invested. We'll continue training of leaders who will continue when we leave. On Sunday 6, we'll go over what was done in the past 5 days and we'll examine the success made, the errors, and propose possible suggestions to improve on our mistakes. On day 7, the action plan is the promotion of MMM with road shows, distribution of flyers, social media campaigns, further training of the selected leaders from the seminars, the universities, polytechnics, heads and organizers of social events and gatherings. At this day 7, from all we've done, action plans we've taken and what we've done, we'll be able to get additional 600 participants registered, which will make us get an average deposit of $300. This put together, we have a total number of registered participants who made deposits at 600, and the total deposit of $180,000, $600 per participant, $300 per participant. If you multiply it by the total persons who've registered, total participants who've registered, which is 600, will arrive at the estimate of $180,000. That is for tax 1 for the day. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Does anyone have any other thing to say? Does anyone else have any other thing to say? Hmm? Does any other person have any other thing to say?
Yes, you know
Yeah.
have what you want to say.
Yeah.
We don't have what you want to say. The next person will present.
Who is the next person?
Okay, I'll be taking the next task, which is task two. My name is Lawajan Abdullah. So I'll be explaining what we have. On task two, we have the question is a week has passed. You are a foreman. So our task in task two is to calculate how many new members and contributions you have to ensure in the next 3 weeks in order to be able to make the required payment to the other participants. It is necessary to write down your plan of action for the next 3 weeks. Under the above conditions stated, point out what resources you need and how you are going to use them. The number of new participants and money raised during this period, what extra costs you will have and how to attract them. Yes, the overview is given the fact that we need 30% growth over the next month, meaning all participants that registered. Don't forget we said we've registered 600 participants and the average money they provided as help is $300. So an average of $300 was deposited by each participant. In order for the 600 participants to be paid their 30% growth. And also we have $20 registration bonus for the amount needed. So if 30% growth on contribution, so what we do here is we have with our calculation we say we've registered 600 participants and at the average contribution of $3,000. So if you multiply that, we have $180,000 already, which is the money in the system. So the calculation of the growth goes like this. It will be 30 all over 100 times 180,000, which will amount to $54,000. So on $20 registration bonus, what you have to do here is to multiply 600, that's the number of participants, times 20,000 registration bonus that we have, which will amount to 12,000 registration bonus. So the total amount now will be our 234,000 plus the 12,000 bonus, which will amount to $246,000. So the total amount to pay participants that deposit in week one, that's those that started with us, is $246,000. And mind you, when we calculate the amount that the contribution made, we calculate $180. So the cash deposit is $180, but the amount to be paid is $246. So with an average donation of three, require at least 220 participants. That's how do we get 220 participants? We have the $240,000 minus the 180 that we have already in the system. That if we subtract that, we have the deficit of $66,000. So $60,000 we will divide it by 300. So for the next 3 weeks, to enable payment for other participants. So what is our action plan to achieve all this? So encouraging the older participants who deposited to provide help when they get there. This is very important. We have to encourage them that whenever they are collecting their money, they should provide help. Something is encouragement to register any participant. Registration bonus come into place. We will advise them to look for people to register so that new participants will be registered in the system. Another line of action is training of about 50 guiders or managers for the participant on how to build their team. So if you have guiders, they will know how to build their teams by getting downlines, educate them to get more downlines. Encourage referral activity by participants, emphasizing on the referred bonus. Yes, if you explain this. Then another one is encourage participants to share growth of their Marvel on social media. Yes, whenever the money is growing, we know when money grows on MMM. Whenever it grows, we will advise participants to share the growth on MMM. Also hold online conference and seminars to invite new participants and attend to clarification requests. Yes, we hold online conferences and seminars. We will invite new participants. They will know more about NMM. Whatever questions they ask, we will answer them to clarify. Then, train support personnel and establish a low-cost online support center to take care of complaints and inquiries. Yes, we will create an online support system whereby all problems and activities will be solved. Then the cost will be extra cost for the remaining 3 weeks to achieve what we plan. At item cost, the accommodation fee is $14,700. The transportation is $9,000. Training expenses is $1,000. So total is $24,700. That's for So we will be needing $24,700 to complete the tax for tax two, which we know we have enough for this. Thank you.
Okay. Are you guys done completely? Hmm? Are you guys done completely? Are you guys done?
Good morning, mentor.
Good morning.
My name is Akirotimi Temidayo. I'm from Kaduna. My email is akirotimi@gmail.com. So also my Skype ID. I'll be setting on task 3, and the task simply goes thus. A month has passed. You are 100. The same plan for another month on the basis of the result of previous calculations. Taking into account the dynamics of growth, the number of new participants and contribution for the next 4 weeks. So our overview. At the end of 1 month, total participants from first week are 600. We can talk about in task 1. New 1,300 participants. That is the 600 participants times 3, which will give you 1,800 participants. Therefore, for a month, that is 4 weeks, we have 1,800 plus 600, which will give us 2,400. For a month, we have 2,400 participants. Total of the participants that register in the first 4 weeks refer average of 2 participants each. Therefore, quarter of the 2,400 will be 600. Bringing average of 2 participants each will be 600 times 2, which gives us 1,200 participants. With the average contribution of $300, for the next 4 weeks, the initial growth rate will be new participant plus referral participant. That is 1,200 plus 2,400, which will give us 3,600. Total contribution will be $3,600 times $300, which will give us $1,080,000. Growth rate of 30% monthly is equal to $324,000. Registration bonus of $20 for the 3,000 new participants will be 60,000 naira. Rather. Then 10% referral bonus for the $36,000 will give us 1,200 plus $300 times 0.10. Then the amount the participant will deposit for the next 4 weeks will be $1,080,000. Total amount to be paid out is $1,500,000 with an average donation of $300. We will require at least $1,400, which will be $1,500,000 minus $1,080,000, which will give us $420 million divided by $300. That one will give us 1,400 participants. Now, we need depositor for the next 1 month to enable payment of further participants. So, what are the action plans to accomplish all this? Number one, we encourage the principle of providing at least 50% from help received. That is, PH minus GH will be PH minus GH. Earlier, I encouraged to attract at least 2 members to their team. So we encourage all guiders to bring more people to the community. The guiders will be encouraged to organize seminars and increase awareness in their state. Or task 3. Now I will go on to task 4. The task, after 2 months, you have the number of participants and deposit that you have calculated. Now you can calculate what you need to organize within the next month. At the start of the month, there is this local holiday in Thailand, which is celebrated during a week respectively. In this period, falls by 75%. Make a plan of action. We have to make a plan of action for a month. What resources and how you should use them. The amount of contribution for the development of the system. Now, let's look at the overview. In Thailand, they celebrate Songkran 3 days national public holidays. It is the festival highlight. For 3 days, virtually the entire country turns into a celebratory war zone. Due to the celebration, by 75%, which means we'll be needed to increase registration after the festival. To make up for the 75% registration loss during the month, weekly target registration was 600 participants. Thailand, celebration was a week, and registration dropped by 75%. 600 will give us 450. Every week, we need a minimum of 150 participants more to the planned 600 participants. Therefore, how do we go this? 150 plus 600 will give us 750 participants. For the month we have, week 1 plus week 2 plus week 3 plus week 4, when we had it 4 weeks together, we get 150 plus 750 plus 750 plus 750, which will give us a total of 2,400 participants. Contributions are expected over the month will be 2,400 new participants with average contribution of $300, which will be 2,400 times 300, which will give us a total of $720,000. Now, what are the action plan and the resources needed? We undergo a massive social media campaign offering incentives for new registration during this period. We participate fully during the festival, flowers, and holding charity events to sensitize participants. This will enable us to be more community. Then we make use of banners and flyers on the street when people come out during the showground celebration. There will be an instant registration of people on the street during the registration, the celebration place, and the presentation place. That's all about task 4. I'll hand over to the next person. Thank you, ma.
Yes, sir.
Task 5. Your plan didn't work out. You do not have enough new registrations and new deposits to cover the cost of current deposits. It is necessary to analyze the plan of actions in this situation. How many participants, contributions, etc. Overview. Our efforts to increase the number of new registration has failed. We registered 20%. In our effort to increase the numbers of new registrations, our effort has failed. We registered only 250 new participants, week less than we anticipated. 250 new participants per week raise a new 250 a week raised a total amount of $750 US. We need to cover the new cost taken by group more than get help. Calm the panic and encourage participants to provide help more. Provide offline tasks for managers and participants, rewarding those having highest number of recruiters. So this will reduce panic by advertising existing members, especially suggestion. SWOT analysis. Zero management not trained and support. Individuals spread language and cultural barriers. Okay. People did a PH, but when time comes, money. Period from PH to actual payment date is too long. Reason for the situation at hand could be that the message was not clear enough. People didn't understand the concept of MMM, and also see to it that presentations are not wholly conducted in English. It's very important. Trust is a fly-by-night company. Members taking slips to confirm deposits, hacking of accounts, people being blocked because of not following MMM rules. Managers did not support their members. Accuracy of information provided on registration or updates when changed is crucial as there is frustration around this. Wrong information was conveyed to the participants. They were not well informed about the idea of MMM. They have joined thinking MMM is an investment company, so they're no longer promoting MMM. And also, they are not taking their money out of the system. Thank you. Task 6. During this month, delay in payment increased to 7 days. Referral activities almost reduced to 0. The old members do not attract anyone and do not make contributions to. In virtue of this situation, a pause mode is implemented in which all the old members are frozen and will be available for withdrawal when the situation will be right itself. Need deposits grow as per hold contribution, frozen and available as usual. Make your plan of action for another month, that is resources, contributions, members, etc. Action plan. Pause mode was implemented to salvage the situation until the system normalizes. Only old members are affected. Our plan should start a new sensitization program about what pause mode really means from the top. That is, MMM managers and guiders should do this. All guiders must be invited to a seminar to discuss the reason for the pause mode and calm panic on the side of the guiders. Guiders are expected to relate seminar information and decision to their downlines to calm the situation. Guiders are encouraged not to quit donations in order to write the system as quickly as possible. Referral bonuses must be increased to 15%. Can be exchanged as a floating ratio. Here, participants will increase assistance in parts. That is, for example, 110% of initial deposit could be decided as the amount participants would GH. Receipts. Here, participants will not receive help immediately, but in parts. For example, each week they will receive an installment of 25% of the amount requested, while ensuring a floating ratio. Enjoyed to avoid worry and panic, as post mode results in just a loss of time and no loss of money. Rebuild trust by showing past experiences of MMM in other countries. Complete honesty and transparency is vital at this point in time. Suggestion: avoid panic. What post mode is and what this means. Rebuild trust by showing past experiences of the business. Complete transparency of MMM. One, implement top mining. The basic principle of this action: the participant is awarded with the fixed bonus on the contribution that is he or she makes. Have to wait passively. Now they need to regularly provide assistance and request for getting help. 1. 20% bonus is added to the amount of assistance the participant provides. It you donate to withdraw 1,200 THB. You can make a contribution in amount from 500 THB up to 6,000 THB. Will not grow, reflected as macro 0%. Or they will be frozen for just 72 hours after provides assistance. First application. Whereas macro 30% are frozen for 2 weeks. You can make a contribution by MMM to action by action only once. Every participant can make a contribution outside the program macro. No of time is on it. The only condition is that you have to wait 7 days for macro mileage to be unfrozen, providing other distraction. Macro acquires 2 actions are accredited to referral and managers. Bonuses are rewarded only for new money. Only difference between the amount and the amount. And most importantly, bonus for a video in the letter of appearance applied this action as a result. In addition, 20% for mobile and 15% for micro mining. Participants can get 5% for the video in which each shows the page, and 3% for the video which is not coins. Classes and training session active in the community of the Grand True Research Center, which is variable bonus. First members will withdraw original donations among 3 months and have presentation every day until back to normal. Make them understand the program is not going anywhere. Encourage them to train as many managers as possible. Tell them about benefits. Existing members need to know the importance of getting help regularly. At 7, finally, your effort has been insufficient to reverse the situation. Macros are removed. Start to work again. Just negative impacts of the members and overall response. 1 or 2 negative articles in the mass media and you have to make fresh start. A kind of actions under specific conditions for months. Unfortunately, the past mode could not salvage the situation of ground. Hence, the restart of the media conference is scheduled and participants are reminded of the have to start the old they have benefited from and know that it can be prevented. Once the restart starts, within 2 months, then we reach out to the ideology of shed, all participants are urged to explain the situation and what the restart means. and experience of other countries that now are doing very well should be recounted. Evaluation of the evaluation of managers are sensitized to ensure they are not carried away with many bonuses at the expense of transparently impacting the true ideology of MMM. Consult the guidance in the country where a restart occurred and learn from there. That the right ideology of MMM is what we teach our downlines. Emphasize on the risk, hence the need to participate with peer money. Suggestions. The answer is to recruit globally and exchange help in bitcoins. Marketing. Use say mass media to explain the situation and what the restart means then. What happened to those that lost their money? That is, there is where you remind about money they were given before joining. Show the history and experience of other countries that had a restart. SWOT analysis, evaluation, human nature, ignorance risk. System was not used correctly, that is only pH. Incentives for hold timers. Managers must ensure they are not carried away with many bonuses at the expense of transparently impacting the true ideology of MMM. Consult the leaders in countries where it happened and learn from them. We should encourage people to provide help so that the system can move smoothly. We need to let prospect Nigerians see MMM in an investment platform where they can just put in their money and get huge amounts out. I think the policy on this site has to spell out this clearly for most members. And then providers should know how it works. Increase the growth of Marlboros 6 to 50%. It's important that MM is to eradicate poverty, not investment flowing. So constant withdrawal will assist and need to pause the money have long in the process. Honestly, inform people about all risk in MM. People get motivated once they start seeing that MMM pays. Being a manager again is an important mark fits all, and it will be easier to calm the situation in whatsoever way. Understanding how MMM works and the ideology of it means it will do everything humanity possible to protect it. Even if it means opening clubs that talks about sustaining MMM for benefit in the community. Believe you me, MMM has what it takes, and the more managers, the better the chance of sustainability. Because these are the people who are willing to give their all for their love of MMM, then it will be easier to skip course mode and have an influx of people joining. All we as a community would like to be notified in advance that the country is not, and first people will be managers to work their stance of fixing it. Thank you. I'm sorry to be long, and I hope my points get validated. Honestly, transparency and trust by trained managers or future reaction of people is based on their attitude. We try to reach out to our previous members and start up with them. I think 30% makes people think that they have invested. Having people who have a better knowledge and understanding of networking to rejoin and go out recruiting again. Those who tasted the money will join as it has happened. Together we can change the world. Together we fight the financial apocalypse to the unjust and unfair financial system. By As-16 Group 11 Circle 1. Thank you.
Wow, that was pretty long. You guys used over an hour, if I'm not mistaken, to do your presentation. Now, here are the few things I noticed. Number one, I would really like you guys to understand that your money doesn't grow on MMM. Your money is not like a seed that you open the ground and plant and then it starts growing. No, that's not how it works. Your money does not grow on MMM because MMM is not an investment company. Neither is it an hype. Now, what happens is that your marvels are the ones that grows. It is your marvel that grows, not your money. Now, what is your marvel? you all know that your barber is a representation of the money. There's so many times that you don't even pay out that. It's just the face value of what you have at hand. That's the thing. So please, let's not make that mistake where training to become guiders. I already see you guys as guiders. So it will not be nice for you to go out and you tell someone, oh, my money grows on MMM. That is so very wrong. That's passing out the very wrong ideology which we are fighting against. And thank God for guidance school. This is where you get to learn many of these things. I'm sure you guys have worked on your moratorium and hacking video. So this is just the icing to the cake. So guys, just take note of that. Your money doesn't grow on MMM. Preferably, you say your Mavro grows, but your money doesn't grow on MMM. So that's that. You guys did a very wonderful introduction. You were very orderly. Like all of you mutes, you actually did a good job at muting your mics. Just that you guys had a little glitch at moving to the next task that you took a whole lot of time. But overall, you made sense. Well, if I were to rate you, I think I'll just give you a 7/10. That's 7. I just want to pity you guys and give you so that they will not say I'm wicked. So that's guys. You did a good job though, but I still expect more work to be done. Your budget was a little, oh no, your budget was way over. Your logistic arrangement, the price beside that is a little extravagant for my liking. If I were the one, I don't know where did you guys do your research from? Can somebody answer me? Unmute your mic and let me know. Where did you get your findings from? I'm waiting for an answer. Where did you do your accommodation findings from? Where did you guys do your accommodation findings from?
Hello, ma.
Unmute your mic and talk, please.
Yeah, as you said earlier, we did research on Google. We searched for various accommodations in Thailand. So that was how we got the accommodation. And the plan was to move the 10 of us down to Thailand. So that was why it's like that. Thank you.
Okay. Fair enough, but I still think if it was our personal money, we'll do a lot more, we'll be more stringent at our spending than that analysis which we gave. So if we can just work harder towards that, then that would be nice. That would be nice. And overall, you guys tried. I'll give you a 7. Give you a 7 for the fact that you came up with. I went through your document. You guys came up with statistical analysis, and that's the basic. So that's that. You guys did a good job. Thank you very much. And I hope you would not just stop at this. You should also continue to run these challenges and bring up solutions, even in MMM communities around you. It's not only Thailand. You should also be able to work on this, even in your local community, in your environment, there where you are. You should be able to preach the right ideology to people, let them understand the basis, and also be a solution when they have challenges that are MMM related. Remember to be your brother's keeper. That's the reason why we have MMM. We're supposed to help each other and come out strong together. So thank you guys. You guys did a good job. Have a lovely night rest. I think that's the end for today. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma. We appreciate you, ma.
Thank you, ma.